Welcome back. This is Michael. I'm John. I am a Gen X grown-up.
You're John?
That's his name. It has this channel.
Oh.
He just thought I was
I just
some
thought
guy,
he was just telling
like a
people
new
names.
host.
I'm Bill.
So I'm not John. He's
George.
way awesomer than I am, and
Steven.
but I am a fan. So I have the shirt. We're gonna try something a little different.
We know how much of a fan you are of fidgets.
And we know how much of a fan you guys are of cheap Temu devices. And we're going to keep going until the series is done.
I have two ONO fidget toys, I guess. The ONO roller, which is $30.
Okay.
Could be $40 if you buy the larger size. And then the ONO Signets, which are...
Signuts.
Yep.
Is that like Zagnuts?
Signet.
Signet.
Yeah, I believe so. So
Signuts.
They're magnetic...
They called them in college.
To go more in here, they're magnetic silicone wrapped balls.
So I wasn't too far
No,
off.
you're not too far off. So what we're gonna do,
All right.
and those were also $30. I have the Ono's version of each one, and then I've bought two random knockoffs of each one.
So what he's saying is there's a fancy one, there's two not so fancy ones for each set.
And we're gonna blindfold this guy.
I'm going to wear this. And
We're gonna see if, by feel, and playing with it, to see if he actually...
if I can figure out which one's the real Signuts. And just so you know, I cannot see because this thing is actually pushing on my eyeballs, and I cannot even open my eyelids if I wanted to right now.
And that thing is awesome.
It hurts my face. I don't even, what is this thing?
It is a Therabody, like, heat goggles, smart goggles that actually massage your temple and put heat on your forehead for migraine and stress relief.
Did you get this video sponsored or something?
No, I'm just telling people what it is because it
Man.
looks like you just put a big, huge thing across your
I did.
face.
I did. I'm John. I'm
We
a
got-
Gen X grown
We got the most expensive blindfold out of any channel at this point.
Yep.
So,
It still hurts.
the Signets, Sig balls,
Zagnuts.
they come in potentially multiple sizes. I've separated them into 4 of 2 different sizes. And I will let you figure out
I don't know.
which ones are the real ones.
The fancy ones or the real ones? They're all real.
Okay, the
Some are
fancy ones.
fancy.
So we have, I'm putting one set there.
Where? Or you said there, like I can see what you're doing.
You're fine. You
Okay.
just feel one. They're
Shut your
in
face.
clumps of 4. So,
Okay.
and then there's one more further to the right.
That's the microphone, isn't
And you had your hand on them. Why did you keep going? There's only 3
it? Okay.
3 sets. So
All right.
There's-
One's
there's-
fancy and 2 are real. So, I mean, 2 are... That's not...
Way to-
I unpack it!
way to correct me on the same thing.
Jesus. So one's fancy and 2 are cheap.
Cheap. So one is
So
$30.
One
set.
is definitely big, which I'm guessing this one's bigger, so naturally you'd be like, oh, that must be the expensive one. Alas, I think it's a trick, so that is not the expensive one.
Why don't you see if play with them? See if the magnets are strong. They're separate. They're actually separate
I'm
balls.
feeling the whole situation.
All right.
now.
Checking out the situation.
Yeah.
And each ball does have a different texture, like silicone wrap on it.
I
So,
didn't see that.
and that's the same for all the sets.
This one's not bad at all. Magnets not bad. I mean, guessing you can see that. All right, let's go to the next set. This one over here. Okay, this magnet kind of sucks on this one. I mean, it still works, still holds.
So
The outside. Let me see. It kind of. I like the textures of the big one better. Like they're definitely a lot harder bumps on this one. but it is. Yeah, this one almost feels like that silicone kind of stretchier stuff, where this one feels more like rubber, just a harder rubber. And then I got
this is the difference of $30, I think $6 and $7.50 by the way.
now I've got this one. I think is it the same?
They're about the same size, so it's two different
Goodness.
ones.
So the question is, it comes down to, unless it's one of those things where you're thinking one way because you're trying to be clever, but then you out clevered yourself, and it's really the big one would be the expensive one.
That only a great fool would reach for what he was given. I'm not a great fool, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of you. But you must have known I was not a great fool. You would have counted on it, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of me.
Put it this way: if one of these is 6 and one of these is 30, geez, the $30 one, man, they're awful proud, and the $6 one needs to go at it and sell more. These two, I don't feel a difference. I really don't at all. Like, I can feel even the textures. I think I almost have them lined up the same, but man, that's tough. Okay, all right, let's do this. I like this one the most, the big one. I'll just tell you that. It's the strongest magnet. It feels the best. I like that the most. So 30 or not, that's my favorite of this bunch. These two, I can't tell a darn thing different. So,
Well, I'll tell you right now, one of them's green, one's black.
okay. Well, but, you know, from texture to weight to magnets, yeah.
So what do you feel is the most expensive
They don't
one?
like each other. Oh, look at that.
That's
I don't know, man. I mean, this one feels, like I said, unless it's a trick, which it probably is, one of the little ones. I mean, this one just feels more complete all around. Like I said, that even the little bumps on it feel better. Magnets feel better weight. But I could see that it's probably cheap, like cheap lead or magnets, whatever.
cheap lead.
Not lead.
We're gonna poison you. So what do you think? You gotta.
I know I gotta pick one.
You gotta.
But it's purely a guess at this point. So,
well, I mean, or you say which one you think you like the best.
I did. I said this one. This one feels the best. I like it the best. I would want this, even if it was the $30 one.
Do you want to take your?
But I don't think it's 30.
Do you want to take your blindfold off and look at them and lock
Yeah,
in that?
Let's lock in.
All right, so
Well, yeah, that one's multicolor.
I will tell you that your favorite is the expensive one.
Is it? Oh,
And it actually comes in a set of 8.
okay.
And the green one came in a set of 8.
Ooh, that pushed on my eyeballs.
Yeah, the black one only came in a set of 4. So I
Okay.
had to even it out. And they all came in actually fairly sweet carrying cases.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I won't drag this out. So this one I did like the best. Is it worth 30 though?
So for 30, you get a magnetic enclosure case and 8 of.
See, so that makes it better. That makes it a lot better. Although, you know, I would happily just sit at my desk playing with any
So
of these.
those actually came with a nice little zipper case for the 4, and the black ones I have 8 as well. I believe that was $7, and I think this was $5.50 for 4. But they actually all of them came in little zipper cases. So the funny thing too about these is this was a Kickstarter, of course. They originally made them all smaller. But then because of requirements and regulations, they had to make them bigger. So it also halfway makes me wonder if the smaller ones were actually already made. And they've just repacked. Some of the different companies in China just grabbed them and repackaged them and sold them.
Maybe.
But they remade these larger for the same price.
So yeah, that's not bad. I mean,
Oh yeah!
The $30 just depends on your value. I mean, it's some people are like, yeah, absolutely, $30. I played that all day. Some are like, no, I'm not paying 30 for little balls. This feels like the most valuable set. I like it the most. I think my mission was accomplished.
Look at you. All right.
All right.
So let's move
Move on.
the next.
Get your balls out of here.
The ONO's rollers. I think this is actually going to be.
Okay.
I think this is going to be a lot more
We're
difficult.
going back in. None of this is difficult for this guy.
All right. Hopefully these don't roll away from you. You got about the exact same spots. So there's one there, one to the right, and one to the left.
Okay.
These are the ONO. This is the ONO's roller, and 2 rip-off ones, which you've used the ONO roller before, and I believe you quite liked it. And the ONO roller does come in different materials. You can buy a titanium one that's like $80. The one here is $30, the good one. The cheaper ones reach
All right.
$7.
That's the expensive one.
100% final answer?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. I'll let you figure out if it's an expensive one. Just look at the top.
Yeah.
Yep. Nailed it. Look at that. I thought that would be more tricky for you.
And let me tell you why. So this one, you could tell, this one, it was too light. It was too light, and that rubbery kind of didn't.
It's got a little silicone.
It didn't feel premium, and it just felt really too light for it. Then I started spinning these two. This one just had a free spin that was way better than this one. Like, it almost just felt like a well-oiled machine.
Well, and when I was messing with them too, I feel like the ONO's one is easy to spin both ways.
Yeah.
Where that one felt the same for a little bit, kind of, but it was much more. It felt a lot
Yeah.
trickier to go.
Feels like a little bit more gravelly almost, like in the spin. This was just free flying. So I could tell this was definitely had the premium bearings or whatever's in there doing it, but nailed it.
I mean, overall, I was curious because I obviously enjoy my fidgets.
And this was 30.
That was 30. The other two, I think, were like 7 and 8.
So
that one was the cheapest one, but it was a silicone. I wanted to see the different texture. I was curious.
This one, just not real interesting. This one,
It's not bad.
I wouldn't be disappointed to have this one. And for the price difference, I would honestly probably pick that one up just because of being cheaper. But definitely like this one the best. This is the premium, you can tell.
I mean, look at that.
Man.
I mean, this to
Can't
me
stop
is a solid review of ONO fidgets.
That's right.
Blindfolded
So-
and not. You picked
Man.
you picked their product
Yeah.
each time.
You guys might want to look at us a little closer.
So
Nailed it. Blindfolded. And I really couldn't see. Like, I'm serious. This thing pushed my eyelids down against my eyeballs. My eyeballs are flat now.
if anyone's
even
curious
see.
about this thing, we could gladly show it off one
Next
day.
time, I don't even need to put a blindfold on because this made me blind.
That's part of the purpose. I was hoping that you just
So-
I was hoping you just pass out or fall over.
Thanks, guys. It was good. It's been fun again. You want to take us out?
So for those curious, if you're looking at the different fidget things, according to us,
According to us, which, I mean, do
Go.
you need more opinions? Because we have
I mean,
them.
I'm hoping it's ONO and it's not ONO or something.
Dang it, that idiot. We loved his review, and then he said...
They don't know what our
it's
name
called
is.
ONO.
I mean, so
Oh, no.
blindfolded test and just overall test.
Yeah, winner.
2 for 2.
Nice. That
So-
was cool. Let us know what you think. If you enjoyed that one, if anyone thinks they can trick me.
It's
try.
not too hard, but
No, it's very hard. 100%. So,
So, like, subscribe. We enjoy our fidgets. Until next time.
boo-boo.